All right, so let's look at this think, pair, share activity, which is related to the example that I modeled for you. So the answer to this one is that the rate of the parent should be equal to 40 and the rate of Chris should be equal to 50. So give this think, pair, share a try on your own and pause the video. And when you come back, I'll explain the solution. Okay, here we go. So Christopher and his parents live 115 miles apart. They met at a restaurant between their homes to celebrate his mother's birthday. Christopher drove 1.5 hours while his parents drove 1 hour to get to the restaurant. Christopher's average speed was 10 miles per hour faster than his parents' average speed. What were the average speeds of Christopher and of his parents as they drove to the restaurant? So here we've got, Chris starting from his home, his parents starting from their home, and meeting at the restaurant in the middle. The distance from Chris's house to his parents' house is 115 miles. And so we have Chris coming into the restaurant from his direction and his parents coming to the restaurant from their direction. And from the information that we got in the problem, the time it takes Chris is 1.5 hours. The time it takes his parents is 1 hour. We just have like the rate of his parents. It doesn't give any relationship with that. But the rate of Chris is the rate of the parents plus 10. So that we also have. Now, this is a similar situation to the previous problem in that this distance for Chris's travel plus the distance of his parents' travel is equal to the total distance from Chris to his parents. At least in this problem, that's the setup here. Setting up a table to organize this information, and we're setting up this table in such a way that the relationship between rate, time, and distance is exemplified here at the top, where we've got rate times distance, or rate times time equals distance. So we can kind of fill in these different parameters of Chris and his parents and come up with these values of distance for Chris, for his parents. And we know that the total distance between Chris and his parents' house is 115. And like I mentioned earlier, the distance of Chris plus the distance his parents traveled is equal to the total distance between their houses. So that's what I set up down here. And so this is Chris's distance. And this is his parents' distance. And that equals 115. So I just carried out, distributive property, simplified this down, and I got the speed, the average speed for his parents was 40 miles an hour, and use that in this relationship here, which is what I got up here in the table or from the problem, also right here, and that Chris's speed is equal to his parents' speed plus 10. So just substituting in 40 for R sub P and adding 10 to it, we get 50. So this allows us to finally write our solution. Chris's average speed to the restaurant was 50 miles an hour, and his parents' average speed to the restaurant was 40 miles per hour. Let me know if you have any questions.